Texas Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee is now demanding psychological evaluations for every gun owner. Her plan would require interviews with, quote, the spouse of the individual, any former spouse of the individual, and at least two other persons who are a member of the family of or an associate of the individual to further determine the state of the mental, emotional, and relational stability of the individual in relation to firearms. And there would, of course, be an $800 processing fee if you want to own a gun. So you'd still have the Second Amendment. There's just like a bit of an entry fee to access your rights under it. According to Sheila Jackson Lee, this law is needed because of all those AK-47s on the street. The time I took notice of Sheila Jackson Lee, she was complaining that hurricanes had too many white names like Hurricane Nigel, and we needed to have more black names for hurricanes like Hurricane Latifah. So maybe actually she's the one who should be undergoing the psychological evaluation.
A left-wing double standard when it comes to overheated rhetoric. Now that Maxine Waters' words will be used against Democrats during the impeachment trial this week, the Congresswoman is denying she was encouraging violence against members of the Trump administration when she said comments like this.
If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd and you push back on them.
Can you say that you have not glorified or encouraged violence against Republicans?
Absolutely, I can say it. As a matter of fact, if you look at the words that I used, the strongest thing I said was tell them they're not welcome. Talk to them. Tell them they're not welcome. I didn't say go and fight. I didn't say anybody was going to have any violence.
Plus, more yawns from Democrats and the media after Antifa members threatened to burn down D.C. during a Black Lives Matter march recently. So, Greg, the fact checkers are now coming to Maxine Waters' defense and saying that she never said what she said.
Yeah, and also it's not just her. It's an accumulation of threats and intimidations followed by inaction of the media and inaction of the politicians that contributed to what I would call the extortion of violence.